Dopest Community, what's popping? What's popping? It is part three, man. Appreciate everybody showing up yesterday. Make sure you catch up on yesterday's. We had part two, which was sunny day, connecting the server, life ruiner, it must be a real drag, waking up and being you. So today we got my nephew has a white pickup truck, taking out the trash, whatever helps you sleep and case sensitive. I believe we did a reaction to a few of these on the channel. We're gonna go ahead and double back and see what we did. If not, y'all make sure y'all check out the first initial reaction when y'all get time. All right, let's get back into this, man. My nephew has a white pickup truck. I'm hyped to hear this. I've been enjoying this album so far. So far, to me, it has no skips. And let's see what's popping with it. Love you guys. Hope you guys been good. Salute to L Dots Dot on the production.
Stars up in the sky, and both of the windows down. In the pickup, picking up some more from the corner, no use in running now. Never had money, but I had a lot of doubt. Still got it, no matter how many people shout. I get free when I think about the time now. I think every storm's a dream as we watch the world sleep. Trying to think too hard about the matter that lies outside your reach. It makes you truly think I'll break and fathom what it truly means to think. Is it the reaction or is it just the outcome? Like my life without selling one album. A lot of things changed my life, I can howl. That I made use of my hours, that I made use of my minutes, that I made use of my seconds.
Yeah. Had to slow the pace down a little bit for that one right there. But yo, like he was dropping some lines in here, man. That's the thing about it. Like, even with me, man, even like if Bones has a track that, let's say the production and everything, I'm like kind of iffy about it and everything. One thing I can always count on him to have is like the bars, you know what I'm saying, and the substance behind every song. So even if you think about a Bones song that you don't like, he has some gems in there that are useful. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I like, because this one right here is a little bit slower. It's not, to me, it's not on the same level as like, system preferences and Control-Alt-Delete and all that stuff. But this one right here, the lines that are in here is perfect for the production and all that. So he's like, stars up in the sky and both of the windows down. You know what I'm saying? Once again, like he's always talking about being at peace with nature and everything. In the pickup, picking up some more from the corner, no use in running out. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to the corner store in the pickup truck and everything. Never had money, but I had a lot of doubt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's everybody, like having a whole lot of doubt and everything. Still got it no matter how many people shout. He still has his doubts. I get freaked out when I think about the deep time. Now I'm weak. This right here is crazy right here, man. You ever thought about this? I think every storm's a dream as we watch the world sleep. That right there is crazy. The world is sleeping, so when it's storming, the world is sleep. You know what I'm saying? We're watching the world sleep when the storm is there. Like the world's not awake. And that's why that's some deep ass rhymes right there, man. I think every storm's a dream as we watch the world sleep. Trying to think too hard about the matter that lies outside your reach. And then this right here, he's asking you questions. I don't know about y'all, but I ask myself these questions too about like life and what it means and everything and our perception of it, man. You change your perception of life, you change your whole outcome, you change your life, period. When you change your own life when you figure out your own perception of life. You know what I'm saying? Trying to think too hard about the matter that lies outside your reach. What makes you truly think our brains can fathom what it truly means to think? You know what I'm saying? They say we use a small percentage of our brain. You know what I'm saying? Like our brain is capable of so many things, especially if y'all know about the third eye, pineal gland, all that stuff, the different dimensions. If y'all know about stuff like that, then it's like you understand what I'm saying. Is it a reaction or is it just an outcome? Like my life without selling one album. You know what I'm saying? Like he's, you know what I'm saying? He's talking about like that. Like he's good with or without his first album he sell. He's like, a lot of things changed since my life back in Howell. had to make a use of my hours, had to make use of my minutes, had to make use of my seconds. Like, yo, time is so important. And then at the same time, time doesn't exist to some people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like every minute that goes by, dog, like for real. I know with me, like I said, before I go to sleep, I always look back on everything I did for the day, see how much time I wasted doing so. And then sometimes you just do need time to just relax. Sometimes your body and your brain needs to relax and mellow out. The only thing about relaxing and mellowing out is if you don't have a lot of self-control, you will fall into that cycle of just laziness. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't do that. I always have to be doing stuff. And sometimes I'll be telling myself like, yo, man, like even on, you know, y'all already know when I do these videos on Sunday, y'all already know I got a whole life outside of this, a real busy life outside of this. And I'll be like enjoying my family or kicking it or just doing other stuff or just watching TV or like getting caught up on like some news or like some research. And I'm like, dang, I don't really feel like doing videos, man. But it's like, I know if I don't, first off, I'm gonna let y'all down. Second off, I'm gonna fall into that cycle of, oh, I did it one time. What's 1 week? What's 1 week? You know what I'm saying? That's another week without a Bones album. That's what that is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like another week of like y'all not seeing my channel. It's stuff like that. So it's like you gotta think long term. You gotta stay out of your comfort zone. Be comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's what they always say. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So then like, you know, Bones, he's just like ride low. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you gotta make use of your hours, minutes, and seconds. Always try to like capitalize off it. Everybody got the same 24 hours. So you think about somebody that just sleeps all day. You know what I'm saying? Even on the weekend, I understand we all work hard, but even on the weekend, y'all, man, try to do something productive on the weekend. Try to do something productive. And when I say productive, I don't always mean like something that you can monetize or ways to get money. I mean like productive is, and like, you know, you can invest in people too. If you have friends and family, if you spend like a whole weekend chilling with friends and family, or like your grandma or your parents you haven't seen in a while, that right there is something. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about more or less just not really doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Not doing shit. And then you continually not do it. Like you do it one, two, three, 4 times, that's fine. But after that 4th time, it gets harder because you start falling into that cycle of, you know what I'm saying, like complacency and all that. And y'all don't want that complacent cycle. Next thing you know, you look up 2 years went by and nothing has changed. You're still at the job you hate. You know what I'm saying? You still got friends that you don't even know if they're your friends or not. You just kind of just deal with them. You know, it's just stuff like that. And the next thing you know, you're miserable. You know, so I try to keep y'all out of that, man. And I'll be telling y'all stuff like this because I've been through it. I ain't sitting back pointing fingers at nobody. When I'm saying stuff like this, I'm talking to myself, like past me. You feel me? So yeah, so next track we have is Taking Out the Trash. Now, it's funny with this track, right? We did a reaction to Taking Out the Trash. And of course, you know, I got a video for y'all. We did a reaction to Taking Out the Trash, right? And in the reaction to Taking Out the Trash, like we actually did this one because in the comments somebody was saying that Bones and like SB kind of got it. I think it was Bones and Scrim. I ain't gonna say SB. I don't think Ruby was involved, but I think it was Bones and Scrim. Scrim thought this song was directed at him. Y'all clarify in the comments if I'm wrong, but based on the people I talked to, they were saying that they think that Scrim thought Bones was talking to him. So it was like it was kind of like a little small beef, and then it got squashed and everything. But yeah, let's go and check out the video. Hold up, who produced this? I want to know. This track is hard. Oh, Stereo Rise and Yurt Apatia. Yeah, let's get right into it, y'all. Let's get it. Look at Bones taking out the trash with the flannel on.
Rest of the game got me blowing hot like juvie. Since I dropped the black, been hot, no cooling. Reflection spreading, stunting fake jewelry. No, those ain't diamonds, never me that you fool. It's 1997, ride like Stairway to Heaven. I be at the top, waiting like somebody double damn it. When you never did it before, sometimes it's funny when you focus on the people you know. Watch and react as you grow. Should've never get old to me. I'm ingrained in the program, you see. Even when I go, I don't leave. When I stop breathing, I'll still be right here. Turn around if you need me somewhere, some company. Still got that blade under me. Laying down, but no, I don't sleep. My eyes open, hoping someone notice I am the only one away when they ain't. But that's something that can't be done. If no one's around to hear it, do it ever truly happen. Says who? Like the blunt, flick the ash and say exactly. I don't pop Xanax because pills off of pussies. Never scared of being human. I ain't afraid of feeling feelings. Got that anger, got that razor. Careful, do not run into it with the scene. Smoking me. I just hope we run into you. Nobody special, that's me. Cut off your flow, now you got gangrene. You hit the flow like they got that thing. But I don't need a bullet to leave them dead at the scene. I conquer, stomping, mobbing, popping. In my whole world like J.K. Rowling. Sesh never stop while the rest stay stalling. Ever since we started, every day get longer. Twist of the game got me going hard like jewelry. Since I dropped the block, been hot, no crew. Reflection spreading, starting fake jewelry. Novas and diamonds, never me that you fool. I don't let it force that you know what you don't. I don't let it force that you know what you don't.
Yeah, so that right there is taking out the trash, and I think they were saying that Scrim, like, he thought he was talking to him when he's like, I don't take Xanax, popping pills is for pussies or something like that. And then the other stuff he was saying, talking about when we see y'all and all this other stuff. So I guess Scrim took offense to it. We all know during that time Scrim wasn't, you know what I'm saying, Scrim was like battling his own stuff during this time. So I could see him like, you know, taking offense to that, because of course all the underground people are watching each other, so it's like they're peeping the music, they're peeping the energy, you know what I'm saying. Some people just wait for subs too, or it's like they just feel guilty about certain things and they think they talking about them. All right, so he's like, the rest of the gang got me going high like juvie. Since I dropped, the block been hot, no cooling, you know what I'm saying. The block is hot, juvie and all that stuff. Rent flexing, spreading, stunting fake jewelry. No, those ain't diamonds. Never me that you fooling, you know what I'm saying. So he's talking about the rappers with like the fake, you know, the fake jewelry and everything. He was like, it's 1997, rock like Stairway to Heaven. I be at the top waiting like somebody double dared me, you know what I'm saying. I'm right at the top waiting for somebody, like somebody dared me to jump or somebody dared me to climb up there. When you never did it before, sometimes it's funny when you focus on the people, you know. Watch them react as you grow. Shit never get old to me. I'm ingrained in the program, you see. Even when I go, I don't leave. When I stop breathing, I still be right here. Turn around if you need me. Some words, some company still got that blade under me. Laying down, but no, I don't sleep. My eyes open, hoping someone notice I'm the only one. Awaken when they ain't. But that's something that can't be done. You know, I'm awake when you're not. If no one's around to hear it, do it truly happen? Says who? Light the blunt, flick the ash, and say exactly. Right there is funny right there. You know what I'm saying? That's one, and he's talking about them high thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So like you could just picture like you over there smoking with your homie, and you're like, if no one's around to hear it, did it truly happen? Says who? Then you light the blunt, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you just like, says who? You know? So it's like that's the answer right there. But you know, you already know what it is, man. Anything that happens, even though people don't see it, it still happened. You know what I'm saying? Just because your eyes ain't see it don't mean it ain't happen. That means that, you know, the universe saw it. And that right there is real, dog. Universe sees everything. And he's like, I don't pop Xanax because pills are for pussies. Never scared of being human. I ain't afraid of feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you know you're human. So he's saying when people pop Xanax and all that stuff, they're numb to their feelings and all that stuff. Pretty much saying they're afraid, like, you know what I'm saying, to feel. So he's like, I'm not afraid to be a human. I'm not afraid to feel feelings. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need Xanax or pills of any type. Got that anger, got that razor. Careful, don't run into it. with the team smoking mean. I just hope we run into you. You know what I'm saying? So I can see how Scrim is like. You know what I'm saying? Scrim's like, oh, he might be talking to us. You know what I'm saying? Nobody special. That's me. Cut off your flow, and now you got gangrene. You know, you cut off that right there is crazy. There's the sickness from like severed limbs and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So cut off your flow. Now you got gangrene. You hit the floor like they got that beam, but I don't need a bullet to leave him dead at the scene. You know what I'm saying? He's saying I don't need to kill you with a bullet in order to leave you dead. Conquer, stomping, mobbing proper. Made my own world like J.K. Rowling. Sesh never stop while the rest stay stalling. You know what I'm saying? We keep moving. They stay stopping. Ever since we started, every day get larger. And then the chorus, he's like, the rest of the game got me going high like juvie since I dropped the block. Been hot, no cooling. Rent flexing, spreading, stunting fake jewelry. No, those ain't diamonds, never me. That's your fooling. Then at the end, he's like, I don't think for a second that you know what you're doing. I don't think for a second that you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Bones gets in that zone when he's like mumbling at the very end of the track. So yeah, that was taking out the trash, man. Another fire track from Bones off of this Unrendered album. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Next track we have is Whatever Helps You Sleep. Okay. So, whatever hell I thought we did a reaction to this, but we did not. We did do a reaction to Case Sensitive though. And this is produced by Fleece. So let's see what's popping with it.
If I forgot what I knew, then I would be just like you. To live in such ignorance must be a blessing. If I were you, fuck, I'd be over the moon. If I forgot what I do, then I would still live for the truth. Whether it's painting or gardening, I would find happiness with any rule. I hope you get money to spend and think that it's good to the end. Then realizations they knock at your door and you don't got no choice but to go let them in.
Short and sweet joints right there, man. Short and sweet. Word. Yeah, so that right there is Whatever Helps You Sleep. And that's what he's talking about. He's talking about, like, I hope you get everything you want. He's like, I hope you get the money you spend and everything. He's like, and, I hope it's everything you wanted. You know what I'm saying? So that goes to the title, Whatever Helps You Sleep. You know what I'm saying? If that's your prerogative, rock with that. So in this track, he's like, if I forgot what I knew, then I would be just like you. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much saying you're not privy to what I know. So you know what I'm saying? That's why you don't think the way I think. To live in such ignorance must be a blessing. That's why they say ignorance is bliss. And ignorance is bliss sometimes, like especially when you talk about like you know what I'm saying, like the news and everything. A lot of times the news be lying. And it's just like some people live their life in fear looking at the news of things that might happen but never end up happening. So let's say on the news they're saying, yo, like a comet's gonna hit the world tomorrow. So you got people like, oh, it's gonna hit the world tomorrow, and they start scrambling all that stuff. Then the news like, yeah, it wasn't a comet. We actually found out. NASA found out it was just a shooting star. We thought it was a comet. So think about that lost time that you had. You know what I'm saying? Like panicking and shit like that. So it's like sometimes ignorance is bliss. So he's like, to live in such ignorance must be a blessing. If I were you, fuck, I'd be over the moon. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what my dog barking at. But I'd be over the moon. If I forgot what I do, then I would still look for the truth. You know what I'm saying? If I forgot what I do, then I would still look for the truth. Even if I forgot what I did, I would still look for the truth. Whether it's painting or gardening, I will find happiness with any route or any route. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he's saying. What like even if I wasn't rapping, I will find a way to find happiness. Like this isn't my only outlet. I got a good outlook on things. I will find my way. I hope you get the money to spend and think that's good till the end. You know what I'm saying? I hope you think that money makes you happy. Then realizations, they knock at your door when you don't got no choice but to let them in. But to go let them in. Now with this one right here, man, when he's saying I hope you get money and spend it and think that is good to the end, then realizations, they knock at your door when you don't got no choice but to go let them in. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there, man. I have mixed I don't know, like mixed breakdowns for that. Like, so it's kind of like I'm just kind of thinking like the person he's talking about might be signed to a label and they got all this money, But then when they can't hold up their end of the deal, because you got label deals, yo, you give us 4 albums, we'll give you X amount of money. You know what I'm saying? But you have to bring in enough money for the company you're partnering with, or the company or the label you're signing to, or you're gonna be in debt. You know what I'm saying? Which causes repossessions, which causes all that other stuff, bankruptcy and all that. So I wonder if he's saying like, they knock at your door when you don't got no choice but to go let them in. You know what I'm saying? So when all is said and done, you made all this money, but the people you still owe them. So it's like they still are able to show up to your door and like, they still got control over you pretty much. Like you're not free. Even though when you temporarily had the money, you felt like you were free and you was on top of the world, but they always come back to collect. Yeah, and then he's like a bad dream, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's craziness right there. So that was Whatever Helps You Sleep. I think that track is dope too. Next, let's get to Case Sensitive. Like I said, we did a reaction to this on the channel. The track is fire, man. Hold on. And it is produced by Vagard. Let's get it.
Case sensitive,
Re-enter.
You're my lifeline, I just hope you answer. Been buffering, still loading. Bear with me, this should just take a moment. I know I notice. You are the greater of my focus. Gaussian blur if it's not you. Don't wanna see a scene without you. Bones all get on, blood guts in my palm. On my pixelated lawn, I lag out and respawn. Seems like they create a player, then just long to be known. Little do they know every second we're closer to the unknown. I don't need no block up on my waist, I don't need no you killing the game. I don't need no why you don't fuck with them, bitch, don't make me explain. Now the whole gang hate me, and I can understand I would hate me too if I was any other man. What? Case sensitive, re-enter. You're my lifeline, I just hope you answer. Been buffering, still loading. Bear with me, this should just take a moment. I know I notice. You are the greater of my focus. Gaussian blur if it's not you. Don't wanna see a scene without you.
Track is so damn smooth, man. Track is hella smooth, man. That shit is like butter, man. It's just hard. Case sensitive, re-enter. You're my lifeline. Just hope you answer. Been buffering, still loading. Bear with me, this should only take a moment. Shit is hard, man. Alright, so so he's like, I know I know this. You're the greater of my focus. Gaussian blur if it's not you. I don't wanna see a scene without you. That's really just hard, but this track's so damn smooth, man. So he's like, bones logging out, blunt guts in my palm, on my pixelated lawn. Lag out, then I'll respond. That right there is hard, man. Just gets right into it, man. Back to the computer bars, man. You know what I'm saying? Bones logging in, blunt guts in my palm, on my pixelated lawn. I'll lag out, then respond. Seems like they create a player just long to be known, create a player then just long to be known. You know what I'm saying? Like they create a player just so people know they exist. Little do they know, every second we're closer to the unknown. I don't need no Glock up on my waist. I don't need no you killing the game. I like this right here. He's talking about I don't need the accolades. I don't need like the props. I don't need all that. So he's like, I don't need the Glock on my waist. I don't need no killing the game. I don't need no why you don't fuck with them. Bitch, don't make me explain. Now the whole game hate me, and I can understand. I would hate me too if I was any other man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the props from them, and they're mad that I don't want the props. He's like, but they hate me, and I would hate them too if I was any other man, because they're not me. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, that right there is pretty much like, there's only like one verse up here. And that's what it was right there. And he gets back into it. Case sensitive, re-enter. You're my lifeline. I just hope you answer. Been buffering, still loading. Bear with me. This should just take a moment. I know I know this. You're the greater of my focus. Gosh, I'm blur if it's not you. I don't want to sing without you. Track is hard, man. Track is tough, man. But yeah, like that right there. Oh, so that's like that's the end of it right here, man. I was ready to go to the next track, but I remember we doing 4 a day. So yeah, man, check back with us tomorrow, man. We got you know I want you, boy oh boy, minor setback, and the grandest nothing, man. So y'all make sure y'all tap in tomorrow to the Dopest Community, man. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the love and support. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling about this album. Y'all let me know when y'all heard this album. Let me know the last time y'all spun this one back. Did y'all first heard it when it dropped in 2017? Where was you at? Like, what was the vibe like? What was you going through? Did this help you? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, this album is a banger right here, man. It's gonna be one of the ones on my rotation and all that. But yeah, y'all make sure you protect your peace with your peace. Stay away from negativity and naysayers. I will holler at y'all tomorrow for part 4. Love you guys. Y'all be easy. Peace.